Welcome to the weekend, good people of the world. I hope this message finds you truly well and joyful and that you are planning to get out there and get after it. This is your bFIT bonus. I'm conducting a ninja and parkour field trip for 40 plus kids in Greenville and a bFIT workshop at an OCR gym in Asheville. So please enjoy another Project Semper throwback. This one's a little salty, so consider yourself warned if there are any delicate ears around. Let's go.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Lift off and the clock has started.
If your current fitness plan looks something like watch a bunch of YouTube videos, try random workouts, get confused, and then go eat a sandwich, I might be able to help. The bFIT Blueprint is a 3-session virtual coaching program where we build a training plan designed specifically for you, your goals, your schedule, and your real life. We start with an assessment. I build your custom program. We walk through it together, and then we check in and adjust once you've had time to implement it. It's not a generic workout. It's coaching with intention. If you want a clear plan and a smarter way to train, check out the bFIT Blueprint at balancefitsc.com. Your life, your potential.
Welcome to Project Semper, pursuing the most effective form of ourselves. Let's go. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and good day to you all. I hope this message finds you truly well and joyful and that you are treating your body well today. It's not a garbage can or an ashtray. All right, everyone. Deconflict, de-escalate, and stand down for a few minutes. I'm going to talk about fitness, being fit, existing in a state of perpetual pursuance of the functional physical capacity to be serviceable to yourself, your family, and those who may come to need you. In other words, taking what you have and doing your best to be your best. Are we all centered? Defenses set to DEFCON 5? Okay. I wrote about this subject at length in the blog, so if you need some more in-depth reference material for the words I speak today, you can head over there. For this iteration of my take on fitness, I'm going to utilize a narrative structure that I really dislike, but I feel could be effective here. I'm going to provide the literal definition of fit/fitness and provide some of my favorite synonyms to reinforce my contention. The following is a mashup of the definitions of fit and fitness. Of a suitable quality to meet the required purpose. Having the requisite qualities to undertake something competently. In good health. An organism's ability to survive in a particular environment. Funny, nowhere did it say, looks like Barbie and can crush walnuts with buttocks. Some synonyms for fit and fitness are able-bodied, competent, sound, healthy, strong, energetic, and how about this one? Well-being. These are all admirable qualities that don't seem, to me anyway, to rise to the level of shaming or insulting. None of those terms represent lofty and unachievable goals exclusively reserved for the genetically privileged. Once again, the issue comes down to perception. How do you perceive yourself versus how you perceive someone else's definition of fitness? If you play this mental game with yourself, you're likely going to end up losing more often than not. Evaluate your own life and set a course to become the most effective physical version of yourself to meet your purpose. One more time for the record. I do not define fitness via bodybuilding, marathon running, high-intensity interval training, invasive boutique diets, or draconian deprivation of any kind. Fitness is each individual evaluating their life and their body and engaging in activities that will strengthen and cultivate the health of that body so that one may most effectively fulfill their obligations and feel their best. Additionally, I didn't get that out of a book, by the way. Additionally, one should make a good faith effort to refrain from activities and substances which are known to be harmful without depriving oneself of life's consumable pleasures. My fitness motto is more grit, less gravy, not all grit, no gravy.
Hey, real quick before we continue, if your current training plan is basically random workouts and good intentions, the Balanced Fit Blueprint might help. It's a 3-session virtual coaching program where we build a clear, personalized training plan for you. BalancedFitSC.com. All right, let's get back to it.
One of the 4 cardinal virtues is temperance, which means control, discretion, moderation. I like gravy. Some gravy is good. Hopefully you understand by now that gravy is my cheeky metaphorical archetype representing bad food and laziness. Make time for enjoyment, but reserve the needed allotment of time for physical refinement. Remember, I talk an awful lot about balance here. Balance is not drinking 87 beers or glasses of wine every week and hammering processed food by the bagful, then going to the gym on Monday and Tuesday. Rinse and repeat ad infinitum. Yeah, I see you over there 20 and 30-something. I know you. Hell, I used to be you. You think you're living your best life. But how is that possible when you're hungover every day, you have no energy, you can't walk up a flight of stairs without being defibrillated, your clothes never fit well, and you just fucking hate yourself 100% of the time you're not drunk or asleep? Listen, when you ask someone if you look fat, you already know the answer. All you're doing is searching for someone somewhere who will lie to you, thereby further enabling behaviors you know are killing you by varying degrees of velocity. You aren't living your best life. You are diminishing your capacity to function, and that has to matter to you at some point. We have an obligation to work at being our fittest selves. You heard me correctly, an obligation. Those obligations are framed by, but certainly not limited to, well-being, longevity, and readiness. I wrote a bunch on these elements in the blog, so go check out entries 13 and 14 if you need more. For this episode of the podcast, I'll paraphrase. Your emotional, psychological, intellectual, and spiritual well-being are directly tied to your physical well-being. You can fight and argue all you want, but you're only fighting yourself, which is stupid, but intrinsically human nonetheless. The fitter and healthier you are, the more positively you feel about yourself, your future, and your place in it. The fitter and healthier you are, the more capable you are to work, live, and play at an elevated level. Exercise beyond your comfort level shapes your body, grows your brain, and develops character and fortitude, without a doubt. The fitter and healthier you are, the less likely you will be to die before your children are graduated from high school or before your grandchildren are even born. The fitter and healthier you are, the more capable you are to manage crises, stressors, and contingencies. No life is ever free from emergency response. Are you fit enough to live your life to your potential? There is no universal solution to individual health and fitness. No general dissertation can account for the many physical and psychological barriers that need to be overcome, and to be unsympathetic, indifferent, or discompassionate, that's not a word, by the way, I made it up, but you get me, is to ignore the complexities of being human. This isn't easy, but nothing truly worth your resources ever is. If you need help or inspiration, give me a holler. I'll walk with you, figuratively and literally. But I cannot listen to those who treat their bodies like garbage disposals and bitch all day about feeling like shit. Remember, fitness isn't a diet or exercise routine. Fitness is a lifestyle. Your body is a machine. Food is the fuel, exercise is the toolbox of the mechanic, and that is you. The results are self-evident and the rewards are endless. So let's stop. Please, let's stop arguing about socially crafted counterfeit non-issues like body image and self-esteem. Those are psychological justifications for renouncing accountability. Let us instead embrace with alacrity and uphold our responsibility to live well and be well. Do your best with what you have. See where it takes you. More grit, less gravy. Let's go.
All right, that is it for this bFIT bonus. Take this into the weekend and put it into motion. Now get out and go move yourself. Read, write, think, connect, and do. Be mindful, be fit, be capable and resolute, and I will leave you with this thought. Your body is the only place you have to live. Treat it like the sacred temple it is. All right, now put down your phone, get away from screens, and spend some time actually living your life. Take care of your body, mind, and spirit. Don't worry about the big picture. Just take care of now, right now. Peace out, homies. I'll talk to you soon.